Today we're going to learn how to add a background to our creation, and we're also going to learn how to make that background just look a little special by adding some special effects, some visual effects, to make it kind of sparkly. You ready to go?
Woohoo! That sounds fun!
Awesome, let's get started.
What we're going to do, before when I told you we were going to create a sprite, well today we're not going to create a sprite, we're going to actually create a stage. And this is going to be our backdrop area. This is going to be what is behind our character. So we're going to do that over here. And we're going to use one of the ones that they have. Now you could create one yourself, but we're going to make this easy. We're going to choose a backdrop that they already have created for us. So if we have a look in here, you can see some pretty cool ones. There's one for the moon. There's one for galaxy. But the one I like is nebula. I think it's pretty cool. It's got some wicked colors on it. So I'm going to click on that one, and it'll come up in my background. As it is, it's a pretty cool looking background. But we're going to make it look even cooler. And we're going to add a little bit of animation to it. So the way that we do that is we're going to click on our backdrop over here. Over here, we're going to click on our backdrop. And we're going to go to our code on our backdrop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to affect the look of this backdrop. So we're going to be playing around with how it looks a lot. But just like before, we're going to do it exactly the same how we started before. I'm going to use this one here, start flag is clicked. And what we're going to do is when the start flag is clicked, this is going to keep running. Okay, we have to keep running this code. So we're going to use forever again. So again, just repeating the same things that we learned before. When the start flag is clicked, forever keep doing what we're wanting it to do. And again, we're going to go into our looks. And what we're going to do is we're going to play around with these ones here. Change color effect, set color effect. So we're going to bring that one in there. We're going to bring that one in there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use this one to reset. But for now, we're going to just put this one in our forever. And we're going to click play. And you'll see things are wild. Okay, this is changing so quickly. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to slow down. So we're going to change this number. I'm going to change it right down. Let's say 2. You'll see it has a pretty cool effect, that one. But it's still pretty quick for my liking. I'm going to change it down to 1. Still pretty quick. What about 0.5? Now we're getting better. In fact, I do like that. So we're going to stick with 0.5. Okay. So for now, we just click stop and that'll reset everything. Okay. We're going to duplicate that. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to play with some of the other ones that we have here. So if we click on color, we've got this one called fisheye. Okay, and forever we're going to change the fisheye effect by 5. Let's see what that does. Play. Wow, that's pretty mind-blowing. That one is quite warpy, isn't it? It's pretty cool, and you never know, you might actually like to use it in your game. But do watch what happens. Eventually, it's just going to create a big hole in the middle. Now we could reset it, and we could change this to fisheye, and we can set it to 0, and that would reset it. Okay, but we need to change our number up here. Okay, and we probably need to, well, you see that takes off. See, when I take that out, but when we go back there, it goes to 0. So to be honest, actually, this isn't probably going to be suitable for what we're doing. So let's have a look at the next one. Whirl. What's whirl going to do? Right now we've got this here, so I'm going to reset it by pushing the stop. I'm going to go to the whirl. I'm going to click play. See what it does. Whoa, look at that. What if we were to change the number to a smaller number? Would that look alright? It would, but I think it would actually distract the people from what they're actually doing. So I don't think that's really suitable to the world. I'm going to reset that. I'm going to bring this back into pixelate. Now this one here is one of my favorites. Okay, so if we were to change it by 1, we go play. Okay, and you'll see what it does is it pixelates till it's really bad, and that is awful. But actually, we have a way of making that look good. We click play again. Let's slow it down. See if that makes a difference. Go play. It's good until it gets further along. So we have to find a way to reset it back to 0. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this one here, which is going to set it. Okay, and we're going to set it to an effect that's going to be between 0 and another number. And what that means is it's not going to keep changing. Alright, so this is, well, it will change, but this one just keeps going up. It keeps getting worse. But if this can be between a number, then it's not going to get over a big number. So again, we're going to pick a random number. We got that in operations. We pick a random number. And let's pick a number, let's see, 1 to 25. And click play. Oh, we'll notice something's wrong here. What's wrong? We've got fisheye. We need to make sure that that says pixelate. We click play. And yeah, it's okay, but it's a little bit too much. Okay, so let's change this to 15. And you'll see a lot of coding is experimenting. So you don't always get it right the first time, but it's experimenting to find what you like. And to me, this makes it look like our stars are sparkling just because of this little bit of pixelation. So we have got the spaceship that goes like this, and we have got a little bit of sparkling stars. Let's take another look. If we go like this, we're going to go duplicate. What if we were to change our fisheye to do the same? We would go 25. Go play. That's way too much, isn't it? Let's try a smaller number, 10. Again, too much. 5. Too much. So to me, yeah, this one doesn't really work that much. What if we did a swirl? A whirl. Go stop, go play. Again, it kind of distracts the viewer, and you don't want to do anything that's going to distract the viewer too much. What if we were to do mosaic? What does that do? Oh, that's not good. Brightness. Play. It's not bad. It makes it look cinematic, like an old movie. So I'm probably not going to stick with that one. Ghost. Now what Ghost does is it makes it see-through. So it's not really something that we need. So I've got enough that I like there with those two. If I get rid of that one, click stop, click play. Just having those two where we're changing the color and we're setting up pixelate effect, making it look like it's sparkling a little bit. I think that's cool. Okay, so we've got that happening. Now, what we want to do is let's make a little bit of an animation change. So our rocket, when our spaceship takes off, at the moment it's pretty smooth. But you'd think if a rocket was shooting off, it would shake a little bit, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our spaceship, go to our costumes, and these ones here, when the rocket are going to be firing. So we're just going to select everything, and we're just going to shift it up a little bit. And then this is the same. We're going to do the opposite, this one. Down, oh, I have to select everything again. Control Z, fix that mistake, select everything, and we'll move that one a little bit to the side and down. Oops, back in the center. Okay, so now when we press up, our rocket is actually shaking around a bit. Cooler. And if we do it in full size, you can see that a little bit better. When it's there, it's still, but when we're shooting our rocket, we're actually shaking about. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. So, that is the end of that one for this lesson.